Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We begin in the name of Almighty Allah, the most magnificent, the ever merciful. We glorify Him, we praise Him, and of course we elevate His name as He ought to be elevated. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I extend to you the eternal and the universal salutation of peace. May the peace, blessings and mercies of Almighty Allah be upon you. A most pleasant good morning going out to you on this beautiful Friday morning. How has your week been thus far? I do hope that your morning is going quite well thus far. And of course, you can let me know via the WhatsApp number 2994103. What plans have you made for the weekend coming up? I do hope and pray that you are healthy, well, enjoying a period of happiness, prosperity, and well-being. I'm your host and brother in humanity, Imam Safras Ghani, here in your company once again on this auspicious and very, very holy day of Friday, the day of Jum'ah here in Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to take the opportunity as well, as we always do, to say a very special thank you going out to Pandit Shiv and Hari Prasad for those beautiful and inspirational words of motivation. And as we always do, we wish him a safe and a speedy trip back home. All praises are due to Almighty Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the magnificent, the merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. Oh Allah, it is you do we worship, and from you only do we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed your favor, not the path of those who have evoked your anger, nor the path of those who have gone astray. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Today's Islamic date is the 18th day in the month of Dhul Hijjah, and of course that is the 12th month on the Islamic calendar in the year 1444. And very quickly we are counting the days down to the end of the year. Very soon we'll be closing off the year 1444 according to the Islamic calendar, and we'll be rolling over to the year 1445. And with the Hajj season behind us, we are currently still in the holy month of Dhul Hijjah, which in and of itself is a very special month. It is one of the months which are considered to be holy, which are considered to be sacred. So much time should be spent in trying to build on your spirituality, to stay away from those things which would distract you from the greatness of the Almighty. Today also coincides with the very first Friday in the month of July 2023. Summifications have already begun, today being basically the last official day of schools all across the nation. Of course, I do hope that you are healthy and well. May this day bring happiness, joy, and blessing upon you and your family. As we are now getting ready to commence the holy day of Jum'ah here in Trinidad and Tobago, allow me now to take the opportunity to officially welcome you live on air, on the internet, and of course live on Facebook as well, for this weekly program titled Soul Inspirations, your program for inspiration, information, education, and entertainment. By all means, do keep it locked onto 103.1 FM. This is Soul Inspirations, and I'm yours truly, Imam Safras Ghani.
يا من صليت بكل الأنبياء، يا من في قلبك رحمة للناس، يا من ألفت قلوبا بالإسلام، يا حبيبي يا شافعي يا رسول الله، بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي، صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي. حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد، حبيبي يا محمد يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد يا من حليت حياتنا بالإيمان يا من بجمالك علمت الإحسان يا من نورت قلوبنا بالقرآن يا حبيبي يا شافعي يا رسول الله بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد حبيبي يا محمد يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد صلى الله على خاتم الأنبياء محمد رحمة للعالمين رحمة للعالمين محمد رحمة للعالمين رحمة للعالمين محمد رحمة للعالمين رحمة للعالمين حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد حبيبي يا محمد يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد حبيبي يا محمد يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد
You're tuned into Soul Inspirations on 103.1 FM with yours truly, Imam Safraz Ghani, and I must say, as always, it's an absolute honor and a personal pleasure to be in your company once again for around about the next hour or so on this very, very holy day of Jum'ah, a very special day during the course of the week. May Almighty Allah continue to shower us all with His mercies and His blessings. I want to take the opportunity to say this morning that the program is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Adams Project Management and Construction Limited, located at number 66 Omera Industrial Estate out there in Arima. Contact number 645-8326-663-9144. Island Chicken Meats and Poultry Processors, located at number 47 Currently Savannah Road out there in Charlieville. Phone numbers 471-3850, 382-5418. Nicer Brand Products Limited of number 23 Bokal Road out there in Canupia. Phone number 665-3078, 665-3079. And F&A Hardware and Shopping Center, located at number 280 Roshad Douglas Road out there in Barrackpore. And of course, you can contact them on 277-8000. And of course, you can be sure to message me on the program this morning via the WhatsApp number 2994103. I want to say as well a very special salam and greetings of peace going out to Brother Hameen Khan from out there in deep South Trinidad. I also want to say a very special salam, Jummah Mubarak, very pleasant good morning going out to Melissa Sipasad. Thank you so much for your message. Thank you so much for joining us on the program this morning. Sister Naisi Muhammad from out there in Princess Town, Assalamu alaikum going out to you as well. Sister Felicia Rowland and Brother Jimmy from out there in Hartlepool in the United Kingdom. Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you so much for joining us on the program this morning. May the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. On the program this morning, as always, we have a very, very intriguing segment lined up for you. We'll start off with our short inspirational segment, followed by the early morning call to prayer. And of course, I'll be sharing with you a few beautiful Islamic selections as we work our way down to our lecture segment coming up a bit later on. This morning, on our lecture segment, I'll be talking about the adverse effects of negative peer pressure. So lots to look forward to on the program coming up this morning. By all means, do keep it locked on to 103.1 FM. You're listening to Soul Inspirations. And I'm yours truly, Imam Safriz Ghani.
لب پہ آتی ہے دعا بن کے تمنا میری، لب پہ آتی ہے دعا بن کے تمنا میری، زندگی شمع کی صورت ہو خدایا میری، زندگی شمع کی صورت ہو خدایا میری، ہو میرے دم سے یوں ہی میرے وطن کی زینت، ہو میرے دم سے یوں ہی میرے وطن کی زینت، جس طرح پھول سے ہوتی ہے چمن کی زینت، جس طرح پھول سے ہوتی ہے چمن کی زینت، زندگی ہو میری پروان کی صورت یا رب، زندگی ہو میری پروان کی صورت یا رب، علم کی شمع سے ہو مجھ کو محبت یا رب، علم کی شمع سے ہو مجھ کو محبت یا رب۔ مجھ کو نیک جو راہ ہو اس راہ پہ چلانا، مجھ کو لب پہ آتی ہے دعا بن کے تمنا میری، زندگی شمع کی صورت ہو خدایا میری، لب پہ آتی ہے دعا بن کے تمنا میری، زندگی شمع کی صورت ہو خدایا میری۔
Allah's blessings and mercies on this beautiful Friday morning as we look forward to another day in our lives, another day in the month of the Hijjah, with the season of Hajj behind us, with the season of the Eid behind us as well. We look forward to a brand new day, and we continue on with the journey of this particular month, which eventually will take us to the end of the year. So this morning, as we welcome in a new day, always remember to search for the light in your day. Sometimes it can seem as though that you are surrounded by darkness. But I want to say to you this morning, don't ever stop searching for that light. And there is always light, if only you are brave enough to find it. If only you are brave enough to be that light, not only in your life, but in the life of others as well. And remember that no one has ever injured their eyesight by looking on the bright side of things, in spite of all the negativity that surrounds you. Train your mind to focus on good things, positive things, and positivity will come your way. Remember that the happiest people in life don't have the best of everything. They simply make the best of everything. So I want to say to you this morning, may Allah bless you this day. May Almighty Allah remove all challenges, all obstacles, all hardships, all difficulties from your pathway. May He guide your footsteps. May He open your eyes to the light. May He open the doors of mercy upon you. And may He grant you with happiness, prosperity, and the strength and courage to face the challenges that will come your way this day. I want to take this opportunity as well to say a very special thank you going out to the sponsors. The program this morning is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Nicer Brand Products Limited on number 23 Brokar Road out there in Canupia. Phone number 665-3078, 665-3079. F&A Hardware and Shopping Center, located at number 280 Rocha Douglas Road out there in Barrowpore. Contact number 277-8000. Island Chicken Meats and Poultry Processors, located at number 47 Caroline Savannah Road out there in Charleville. Phone numbers 471-3850, 382-5418. And the Original Barbecue Hut Limited, located at number 85 to 89 Sipera Road, Victoria Village, out there in San Fernando. Phone number 657-9429. So with that being said, our inspirational segment is coming up next. By all means, do keep it locked onto 103.1 FM. This is Soul Inspirations, and I'm yours truly, Imam Safruzgan.
Yes, ma'am.
So this morning on our inspirational segments, I want to share with you two very basic, very simple messages, very, very powerful, very, very impactful indeed. Message number one: don't compare yourself to others. Very simple, very basic, but if you can wrap your mind around that concept, it is very, very impactful in your life indeed. So remember that everything in life is easier when you don't concern yourself with what another person is doing. A flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It simply blooms without having the slightest concern about the flower that is literally sitting right next to it. So my message to you this morning is, as you go through the course of your life, don't lose faith when you see others receiving answers to their prayers in what seems like record time, and your prayer seems not to be answered. Don't be envious of other people's blessing. If you haven't received your own blessing just yet, don't despair. Remember that Almighty Allah is most merciful, and most importantly, remember that the timing of the Almighty is great. We may want something right now, and we have this utmost burning desire in our hearts to receive a blessing now. But now may not necessarily be the right time for us. The timing of the Almighty is most perfect. So say to yourself that my time is coming. It is coming, and when it hits the surface of the earth, people shall yield in admiration. Do not at any point in time compare your journey to anyone else's. We all have to walk our own pathways. Every single person's journey is different. And that is what we need to take note of. In life, unfortunately, we are often guilty of unfairly comparing ourselves to others. I say to you this morning, don't do that. Remember that the grass may seem greener when you're looking with envious eyes at the things that you think you are lucky. We think that because I don't have these things in my life, I'm not happy. And because other people may enjoy those things, they are happy. But the truth is, you are uniquely you, and that is quite perfect. Almighty Allah has made you in the most perfect form. So don't think for a moment that because you are lacking materialistic comfort, that you are defective in any way. You are indeed perfect. From the time we were small, unfortunately, we have learned the art of comparing ourselves to others. At a young age, it is our way of making sense of things and figuring out our place in the world. This can be fine if you have a strong sense of self-esteem. However, if in comparing yourself to others, you decide that you are not good as others, if through you comparing yourself to others, you decide that you are not capable or likely to succeed as others, then this is where this concept can be very, very detrimental in your life. As you get older and develop a strong sense of self, knowing that comparing yourself to others, we begin to understand that that is no longer necessary. And once we can wrap our mind around that, it can be very powerful, very, very liberating. The most important things in life come from inside the individual, not from the outside. So don't go searching for happiness on the outside, because you will never find true happiness. Rather, search for that happiness from the inside. Search for that happiness from within. If you do that, Almighty Allah will open all doors. And Almighty Allah will open all happiness upon you. Comparing yourself to others is simply a recipe for unhappiness. And comparing yourself to others breathes jealousy. And it can be a very, very distracting concept indeed. The second message I want to share with you this morning is that it is very, very important to live a private life. You don't have to broadcast every concept of your life. But that also is a very simple message, very basic. But if you can wrap your mind around it, if you can inculcate that in your life, it's a very, very impactful and very, very powerful message indeed. In today's era, when social media came into our lives, the world itself became a smaller place. The world became more public. And everything that is going on around the world can now be seen on social media. And most people post little things like eating chocolates or going on a trip on a vacation, or just how they feel on a day-to-day basis on all social media platforms. In a nutshell, attention grabbing has become a big deal, huge business worldwide right now. We are living in the era of mass broadcasting. Every single person now has the power to be a broadcast agent. So in that light, I want to say to you this morning, live a private life. Don't let people know much about you, because in most instances, your enemies were once your closest friends. So with that thought in mind, Remember that a private life is indeed a happy life. Not every part of your private life needs to be public. Very importantly, remember that not every person is a well-wisher. Some people are fueled by jealousy. Some people are desirous of you tripping up and falling on your face, but they won't show that to you. In front of your face, they show a joyful aura, smiling face, but secretly behind your back, they are waiting for the day that you fall. Some people are desirous of making a soap opera out of your life. Some people are attracted to the drama. They dwell on the drama that can be generated out of the lives of others. Some people are waiting secretly to get an opportunity to trip you up in life and to simply destroy what you have. And quite frankly, most people simply don't care. So instead of broadcasting, publicizing every concept of your life or every area of your life, I want to say to you this morning, focus on you. Focus on yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't go sharing information about your relationships, your relationship problems. Don't go broadcasting your good deeds, your personal life, your finances, your family problems, your weaknesses. Most importantly, sometimes it is very, very important that you don't let others know your life's goals. Keep working in the background quietly to benefit yourself, to uplift yourself, to become a better person. And greatness will come your way. So I want to leave you this morning with these two very, very important messages. Number one, don't compare yourself to others. Your journey is different from the journey of another person. And number two, you don't have to broadcast every aspect of your life. Live a private life. Focus on yourself. Focus on your personal growth, your spiritual growth. Focus on the Almighty, and He will take care of you and everything else in your life. At this point in the program, we now go to the early morning call to prayer. The early morning call to prayer is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Absolute Investments Limited of Monroe Road in Cunupia.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة
A very special thank you going out to the sponsors. The program this morning is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Absolute Investments Limited of Monroe Road in Canupia. The Price Club Supermarket located at Ramsaran Street in Shagonas, contact number 671-7777. And Port Fortune Hardware Limited Wholesale Division located at Frederick Settlement in Caroni, phone number 662-1233-678-0857. I also want to take the opportunity to say a very, very pleasant good morning going out to Lisa Ganis from out there in Cedrus. Glory Sahadeo from out there in Barapro. Pleasant good morning going out to you as well. Amita Ramdas from out there in Karapichaima. I also want to say a very pleasant good morning and greetings of peace going out to Reynold from out there in Rio Claro. I happened to bump into him yesterday. It's always nice to bump into a fan of the program. So pleasant good morning going out to you, sir. I do hope that you have a wonderful day today. May the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. Our lecture segment is coming up very, very shortly. So by all means, do keep it locked on to 103.1 FM. This is Soul Inspirations. And I'm yours truly, Imam Safras Gat.
A message from the sky, a mercy for mankind. If you lose your way, we'll always be your guide. Greater than this world, move mountains with its word. Fixed every part of me and put my heart at ease. And no one knows words heal a song most beautiful of miracles. The more you read, the more you feel Allah's love with every beat. Al-Quran, Nur wa Bayan. Al-Quran, Hadi al-Iman. Al-Quran, مسك الختام. يا قرآن عليك سلام. كلام يهدر شفاء للصدور. آياته جمال تحلو به الحياة. قلبي يشتاق إليه نور بين يدي. رفيق في الحياة طريقي للجنة. علم يقين هدي مبين يجلو الأحزان يحيي الإنسان. شوق وشجون دم وحديد متماسج يقرأ القرآن. القرآن نور وبيان. القرآن هدي الإيمان. القرآن مسك الختام. يا قرآن عليك سلام. اللهم اجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا وجلاء همومنا وهدينا في الدنيا والآخرة. القرآن نور وبيان. القرآن هدي الإيمان. القرآن مسك الختام يا قرآن عليك سلام.
يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيم الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشريف. الحق المتين القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحسن المبدي المعيد المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الماجد الماجد القاهر القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الباطن الوالي المتعال الباب التواب المنتقم الغفور الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المكسر الجامع الغني المغني المانع الصار النافي النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور.
Allah has given me a cotton candy sky, a little bit of blue, pink, purple and white. I sometimes see the gray and I sometimes feel the rain, but I'll see the colors of the cotton candy sky again. I see the red of my mother's love, the true blue of my father's hugs. I see the orange of my siblings' smile. I see the pink and the white of the love of my life, and the deep, deep green that all children bring are the coolness of my eyes. For Allah has given me a cotton candy sky, a little bit of blue, pink, purple and white. I sometimes see the gray and I sometimes feel the rain, but I'll see the colors of the cotton candy sky again. Whenever I am down, I look up to the sky and I see the signs from Allah Most High. Most of all, I see light, endless light upon light. Mercy from Allah, who is yours and mine. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Rabb al-Alameen. Bismillah, and again I begin. Allah has given me a cotton candy sky, a little bit of blue, pink, purple, and white. I sometimes see the gray and I sometimes feel the rain, but I see the colors of the cotton candy sky again. I see the yellow like a sunflower smile of an orphan girl who says Alhamdulillah, or a mother who lost her child sees him waiting on a throne of gold so high, or a father who holds his stride, working hard every day and is firm in his faith, burning bright like a beautiful crimson flame. Says Allah, keep my family safe. For Allah has given me a cotton candy sky, a little bit of blue, pink, purple, and white. I sometimes see the gray and I sometimes feel the rain, but I see the colors of the cotton candy sky again. Whenever I am down, I look up to the sky and I see the signs from Allah Most High. Most of all, I see light, endless light upon light. Mercy from Allah, who is yours and mine. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Rabb al-Alameen. Bismillah, and again I begin.
Of course, there are times, both yours and mine, when the tears in our eyes sting and blur out the light. But these lows bring the highs of the strength I have inside to always see my cotton candy sky.
For Allah has given me a cotton candy sky, a little bit of blue, pink, purple, and white. I sometimes see the gray and I sometimes feel the rain, but I see the colors of the cotton candy sky again.
Welcome back. I'm yours truly, Imam Safras Ghani, host of this weekly program titled Soul Inspirations. Your program for inspiration, information, education, and entertainment on this beautiful Friday morning, the day of Jum'ah. We're literally counting down the days to the end of the Islamic year. May the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you on this very, very special and holy day of Jum'ah. And of course, you can be sure to message me via the WhatsApp number 2994103. So this morning, we're talking about peer pressure. Peer pressure, quite simply, is the influence wielded by people within the same social group. It is also the term used to describe the effect that this influence has on a person to conform in order to be accepted by the group. Oftentimes, peers are thought of as friends. But peers can be anyone of a similar status, such as people who are the same age category, who have the same abilities, or who share a similar social status, and so on and so forth. So peer pressure is commonly thought of in a negative light, but in reality, it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes peer pressure is used to positively influence people. Learning about acceptable group norms can be a positive part of learning how to live with and socialize with other people. So it's either or. Either you're being positively influenced by your peers, or quite simply, you are being negatively influenced by your peers. Positive peer pressure is when someone's peers, someone's companions, so to say, encourage them to do something positive or push them to grow in a beneficial way. For example, pushing a friend to study harder so that they can get better grades, or discouraging a friend from illegal or risky behavior. On the other hand, negative peer pressure involves pressure being applied to an individual to do something dangerous or damaging to themselves or to others. For example, pressuring a friend to drink alcohol or to try drugs and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, negative pressure, negative peer pressure is much more common in today's era. It is a much more common occurrence in the public domain. The question is, and the question I put forth to you this morning, are your peers positively impacting your life, or are your peers negatively impacting your life? And you need to analyze your peers, all the people you have around you. If your peers are not encouraging you to do anything good or progressive, or even worse, if they are always encouraging you to do things that are reckless, to do things which are wrong and dangerous, and quite simply, you need to change your circle. And oftentimes, individuals get caught up in the wrong circles. But then when they decide to make an effort to become a better person, or to make something of their lives, this is not liked by the other members of that circle. And they all collectively then try everything within their power to stop the progress of that individual and to ensure that he stays at their level. They start to make him feel bad and embarrass him about the positive changes that he's making. They make him feel bad about the progress he's trying to make to become a better person. They make him feel so uncomfortable about the positive things that he may have adopted, that eventually, in order to fit in, in order to fit back in with the circle, he eventually abandons any thought of progress and even becomes afraid to speak about anything that is good. Neither do they have the slightest desire to change for the better, nor are they willing to allow anyone else from within that circle to rise above them and make something of their lives. So if that description sounds like your circle, whether it is a family circle, whether it is a circle of friends, a circle of co-workers, a circle of community members, if that description sounds like your circle, and if you are part of a circle that does not encourage and promote progress, and if your peers seem aggravated and annoyed or embarrassed when you try to better your life, then all these are signs that you need to change your peers and keep your mind, keep yourself around positive-minded individuals, progressive thinking. Never allow anyone to make you feel embarrassed about doing the correct thing. Unfortunately, in this world, we are surrounded by people who are constantly looking to pull other people down. They're constantly making an effort to ensure that other people don't rise above them. I say to you this morning, be wise and don't fall prey to these individuals. Lift yourself up no matter what. Ignore the negativity. Look the other way and put your full trust in the Almighty. And if you can do like that, then you have absolutely no problem. Why? Because now your focus is on you. And I want to end by sharing with you this most beautiful Quranic verse in the Quran in chapter 18, verse 28. Almighty Allah guided the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, towards whom to adopt as his peers. And Almighty Allah says, and keep yourself patiently in the company of those who call upon their Lord in the morning and in the evening, seeking his countenance. And let not your eyes pass beyond them, desiring adornments of the worldly life. And do not obey one whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance. And do not follow the one, or do not believe the one. Do not sit with the one who follows his base desire and whose affairs with the Almighty is ever in neglect. May Almighty Allah bless us, and may Almighty Allah guide us to the right thing. May He safeguard us from those people and those individuals who are always looking to pull us down.
हम तेरे बिना अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। हम तेरे बिना अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा। अब तुम ही हो, बस तुम ही हो या रबी, बस तुम ही हो। चैन भी मेरी हर खुशी, मेरी जिंदगी, बस तुम ही हो या रबी। तेरा मेरा रिश्ता है कैसा, एक पल दूर गवारा नहीं। मेरा सब शाम बस है तेरा, वक्त मेरा बस आपका है। कोई लम्हा मेरा ना हो तेरे बिना, हर सांस पे नाम तेरा। अब तुम ही हो, बस तुम ही हो या रबी, बस तुम ही हो। चैन भी मेरी हर खुशी, मेरी जिंदगी, बस तुम ही हो। My Lord, you have come and saved me. I was lost and found now. You made love so easy. My Lord, keep me on the straight path. You're my one and only. बस तुम ही हो, तुम ही हो, बस तुम ही हो या रबी, बस तुम ही हो। चैन भी मेरी हर खुशी, मेरी जिंदगी, बस तुम ही हो।
As we're coming to the end of the program for this morning, I want to take this opportunity to say a very, very special thank you going out to the sponsors. The program this morning has been brought to you through the kind courtesies of the Price Club Supermarket, located at Ramsaran Street out there in Chaguanas. Contact number 671-7777. Fortin Hardware Limited Wholesale Division, located at Frederick Settlement in Caroni. Phone number 662-1233-678-0857. Adams Project Management and Construction Limited, located at number 66 Omera Industrial Estate out there in Arima. Contact number 645-8326, 663-9144. The Original Barbecue Hut Limited, located at number 85 to 89 Sipera Road, Victoria Village out there in San Fernando. Phone number 657-9429. And Absolute Investments Limited of Monroe Road in Cunupia. I also want to take the opportunity as well to say a very, very special salam and greetings of peace going out to Mana from out there in Mayaro. Thank you so much for your message. By all means, you have a very, very blessed day today. Assalamu alaikum. Pleasant good morning going out to Sister Zuleika Khan from out there in Marabella. Thank you so much for your message. May the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. Shafiza Muhammad, thank you for your message. Pleasant good morning going out to you as well. Sandra C. Prasad from out there in Sandy Grande. May the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. By all means, you have a very, very wonderful day, very blessed day today as well. Fani Bahadur, thank you so much for your message. Kalauti Hussein, Meena Prasad Singh from out there in Freeport. Devika Ramjas from out there in Williamsville, thank you so much for your message. And of course, we see a very, very special salam, greetings of peace going out to Sister Jasima Qadr Baksh from out there in Holland, or Brother Nigel from out there in Birmingham in the UK. Thank you so much for your message. Pleasant good morning as well going out to Rajesh from out there in Reform Village. It's always a pleasure having you on the program. Thank you so much for your messages. May the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. I want to take the opportunity to say a very special salam and greetings of peace going out to all of our listeners and viewers who joined us on the program this morning, and to everyone who messaged on the program, both locally, internationally, regionally. May the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. Of course, it was always a pleasure. It was an absolute pleasure being in your company over the last hour or so. By all means, do catch me next week, Friday from 5 a.m. as we bring to you another segment of Soul Inspirations, your program for inspiration, information, education, and entertainment. I'm your host and brother in humanity, Imam Safraz Ghani, signing out for this morning. Until next week, please do have an extremely blessed day. Stay safe. Stay in the mercy of Almighty Allah. Much love, and may the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. Up next is news at 6, followed by Prabhat. So by all means, do keep a locked on to 103.1 FM for more inspirational and motivational programming throughout the course of today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
On Saturday, July 15th,
we'll celebrate 30.
The countdown is on.